Dear friends, Sri Ramakrishna, born in the village of Kamarpur, 70 miles west of Calcutta on Wednesday, February 18th, 1836, and brought up in a pious, devout, and simple rural atmosphere. Gadadhar, later known as Sri Ramakrishna, was endowed with a yearning for the vision of God from his very childhood. Neglecting his studies, he sat with wandering monks and pilgrims and played religious dramas with his young companions to turn his mind to a useful education. He was brought to Calcutta in his 17th year. Gadadhar, however, observed that the aim of all secular knowledge was mere material advancement, and he resolved to devote himself solely to the pursuit of spiritual knowledge which would ensure eternal peace. Circumstances now so shaped themselves that within a short time he became the priest of the Kali temple at Dakneswar, which was built by Rani Rasmani, a wealthy and pious widow of Calcutta. The worship of God was after his heart, and he took to the duties of the new vocation with a great zeal and enthusiasm. Gradually, his worship developed into a burning desire to have a direct vision of the Divine Mother. He prayed day and night, meditated, and wept bitterly, yearning for the vision of the Divine Mother. At the end of the day, he cried, "O Mother, another day is gone, and still I have not realized thee." He ate little and practically never slept. Finally, the vision of the God came to him. Ramakrishna now plunged into hard spiritual practices and realized God by following the various paths of Hinduism and also through the disciplines of Christianity and Islam. Thus, in various ways of Sri Ramakrishna tasted the bliss of communication with God, sometimes merging himself totally in the absolute, sometimes as a child of the Divine Mother, maintaining an appearance of duality. After all these experiences, he declared, "I have found that it is the same God toward whom all are directing their steps." While he was going through his spiritual ecstasies, rumor had reached Kamarpur, his village home, that he had gone mad. As a remedy, his mother and elder brother got him married to Sri Sarada Devi, who is now venerated as the Holy Mother. But what a marriage it was! Sri Ramakrishna literally worshipped her as a Divine Mother. Once, while massaging Sri Ramakrishna's feet, Holy Mother asked him, "How do you look upon me?" Sri Ramakrishna replied, "The mother in the temple is the same that gave birth to this body and now resides at the Nahabhat, and she again is now massaging my feet. Truly, I do see you as a veritable form of the blissful Mother." Their union was on spiritual plan only, yet he taught her everything from housekeeping to the knowledge of Brahman. He instructed her in all the practice of the spiritual life. Like him, she was purer than the purity itself. She was chastity incarnate. When the lotus blooms, bees comes of their own accord. Sri Ramakrishna said, Men and women from all walks of life and of different religions came to him for a spiritual souls. Whoever came with earnestness felt his unbounded love and got spiritually uplifted by his presence and words. He passed away on 17th August 1886, but before that he had specially trained a band of young men to carry on his spiritual mission. This young man renounced the world after his passing away and formed the monastic order, bearing his name with the motto for one's own salvation and also for the welfare of the world, led by the most dynamic and brilliant of them, Swami Vivekananda, they spread his message in India and abroad.